So Kai Havertz, let me understand something. Kai Havertz, what do you do? What does Kai Havertz do, guys? What does he do? 3 chances. This is all you need to know about Kai Havertz. 3 chances today. I know my numbers. 3 chances today, 0 goals. Niklas Füllkrug, 1 chance, 1 goal. That's all you need to know. Kai Havertz should not start for this national team. There's a tactical reason as to why he starts. We'll get to that. But Kai Havertz, I'm done. Kai Havertz, I know you're there to make up for the LGBTQ population. You're the first LGBTQ striker. I get it, but I'm done. Kai Havertz, I'm done. It's not 2019 anymore. I've lost belief. You are not going to be the number 9 Germany needs in the future. You are not going to be the goal scorer we need at tournaments. Yes, you may have a future as a number 10. Who knows? Who knows? Because Gundogan's he stunk it up today. The Gundogan I know came today in the Germany game. We'll get to all of that. But today, you guys, Germany, the game ended like an hour ago. 1-1. Switzerland got a kind of early goal, 28 minutes in. Pressed Musiala. Did what they came here to do. Pressed, attacked. Caught Rudiger sleeping. Cross came in, goal. It is what it is. They executed the game plan, and they were defending so well. I thought Akanji was man of the match. I know officially Granit Xhaka got man of the match, but for me, Manuel Akanji 100% was man of the match for the entire game. He was so good, heading out every single Germany cross, tackles, everything, leading that back line. So you guys, Switzerland, they were impressive today. I thought, okay, is Switzerland kind of fraudulent after drawing to Scotland? But man, Switzerland on their day is going to give any team in this tournament, any of the big teams also, a run for their money, dude. Because if they play like they did today, discipline, working hard, taking use of the chance they made, they can beat anybody at this tournament. Today, they were executing. The German team was all over the place. We were all over the place, guys. Niklas Füllkrug comes on in the 75th minute, scores the tying goal. 92nd minute, 1 chance, 1 goal. David Raum sent the cross in, perfectly weighted. Füllkrug perfectly executed, header into the top left corner, and 1-1. And we finished the group first place. Now, here's the thing. We finished first, right? But if something happens on Tuesday, guys, if England manage to do something and they get second, we play England again in the round of 16. So let's just pray. I do think we match up well against England. But let's just pray, guys. England just beats Slovenia. They get first place, and they go on the other side of the bracket. Because we already have to deal with Spain and Portugal on this side of the bracket. Okay? We already. I'd much rather have a Slovenia, Serbia, or Denmark. I'm just going to say it. So, yeah, guys. Let's talk about the performance in total. Today, no one was really good. Neuer, you can't really judge him. He made 1 fantastic save on Granit Xhaka in the 88th minute or something like that. So great game for him. I thought Kimmich, out of the outfield players, I thought Joshua Kimmich was probably the most consistent performer on the field today. Joshua Kimmich was solid. He had 1 or 2 iffy passes where I don't know what he was doing, but Joshua Kimmich today was good. Rudiger and Ta were great, but Ta did get a yellow, so he is suspended for the round of 16. So I think that's why we saw Nico Schlotterbeck come into the game to get minutes. So Nico Schlotterbeck and Rudiger are going to be our center backs for the round of 16 game. And Mittelstadt, he was all right, but, in the attacking phase today, Mittelstadt was not good. His crosses weren't really effective, and he was, collapsing under the Swiss press every time. Every time, and when the Swiss pressed him, he would lose the ball, partly because he wasn't ready, but also partly because his teammates weren't helping him to have options to pass out of the back. I thought Andrich was good. He was doing his job. I feel like he wasn't as present as I wanted him to be to play, tackling guys and controlling guys like Granit Xhaka in midfield. But Toni Kroos today, dude, Toni Kroos was bad. Toni Kroos, I'm sorry, no one's going to say it. I'll say it. Toni Kroos was not good today. Toni Kroos, he needs the protection from Andrich, right? But today, Toni Kroos, he was misplacing so many passes. His crosses weren't that great. His corners weren't that great. He was getting dispossessed at times. So Toni Kroos was not that good today. I would give him like a 5 or 6 out of a 10, to be honest. Now we get into the attack. Gundogan, the classic Gundogan performance came out today. Seriously. This was a classic Gundogan Germany performance. He played good against Scotland and Hungary, so I'll give him credit. But today, this is the Gundogan of Germany that we've seen throughout his entire career for the national team. This was classic Gundogan. So not good from Gundogan today. Wirtz was quiet in the first half. He had some moments in the second half. He made a really nice dribble and a cross to Joshua Kimmich into the box, like a nice pass to Joshua Kimmich in the box. And in the beginning of the half, he found a really nice ball through the middle to Jamal Musiala. And Musiala couldn't finish it, and Gundogan missed. Gundogan had a big rebound goal. Big rebound. He could have scored if he executed it better. He didn't. So Gundogan, not that great. Musiala, I see a lot of people not that happy with Musiala's performance. I'll say this. Musiala was the only guy in our attack trying to get the ball and make something happen. And people will complain that he was dribbling too much, but I will raise you this. Where was the movement from Havertz? Where was the movement from Gundogan? Where was the movement from, Havertz to open up passing lanes for Musiala? There was no movement. There was no support for Musiala every time he had the ball. Musiala also did get dispossessed a couple times in the game, so it wasn't the best game for him, but I didn't think he was as bad as people thought. I really didn't think. He scored 2 goals this tournament. Excellent against Scotland and Hungary. Chill. And Havertz, trash. 3 chances, 0 goals. No movement. Bodied off the ball. I mean, what does this guy do? You guys, FÜLLKRUG is the guy. FÜLLKRUG is the guy. But tactically, the reason why Havertz plays is because the tactical reason is because you are basically essentially playing with 3 to 4 10s. Havertz himself is probably a 10. That's probably his best position. Musiala is a 10 that likes to drift out to the left. Havertz is a 10. And Gundogan is playing as the 10. So you are playing Musiala and Havertz and Havertz because of all the movement, and they could all interchange positions. If FÜLLKRUG plays, you need guys that will put in crosses. Chris Füllkrug, Leroy Sané sometimes. He doesn't always cross. David Raum and Joshua Kimmich. You need guys like that crossing to him. And Havertz and Musiala aren't necessarily wing players to go and take guys down the line and cross for FÜLLKRUG. But I still think if you play FÜLLKRUG with Havertz and Musiala, I really still think it could work. Because with guys like Mittelstadt, Raum, Joshua Kimmich, you have guys that can cross when we're attacking and in that phase of the game. You don't necessarily need Havertz and Musiala to be a Füllkrug or Sané to take the wing play and cross. Havertz and Musiala can feed through balls into FÜLLKRUG. They can get the ball to his feet. They can still get the ball to his head as well. So, that's the justification I can make for Havertz playing. He fits the movement style of the Germany attack more, but I just believe FÜLLKRUG could still work with Havertz and Musiala. Another thing about the game, I do think we were robbed of that goal. I think Andrich's goal should have stood. There was little to no contact from Musiala on the Swiss defender. I forget who it was. Was it Widmer or Freuler? I don't remember. That goal should have stood, in my opinion. That would have been 1-0. It probably could have changed the complexity of the game, but it is what it is. So now Nagelsmann has a lot to think about. Who do you play in the round of 16? Havertz or FÜLLKRUG? I say FÜLLKRUG. I think you'll go Havertz. I say FÜLLKRUG, and you stick with Havertz and Musiala. I really believe Havertz and Musiala can still fit FÜLLKRUG. Seriously, I believe so. FÜLLKRUG, man. If you're combining the amount of minutes Niklas FÜLLKRUG has played in the Euros and in the World Cup, he has played around 200 minutes. He has 4 goals, 2 at the last World Cup and 2 at this Euros so far. Talk about efficiency. 12 goals in 18 games for Germany, or 13 goals in 18 games. I don't know what it is. Efficiency, man. This guy needs to play. He is the goal scorer we need. Germany always needs that goal scorer. And he's there, and Nagelsmann isn't using him. So let's see what happens in the round of 16. Today, I think this is a great game for Germany. Not that we played well, but a good wake-up call. It showed that we could still be good at. These players, I'm sure, were a little bit overconfident coming into this game as well. It showed that, okay, we're not invincible. There's things that we need to improve. It shows Nagelsmann that, okay, some of these guys aren't just undisputed starters and can play full 90 minutes. I should be looking to my bench more. Maybe FÜLLKRUG you start. Maybe, although it would never happen, maybe bench Gundogan, but he's the captain. You cannot bench your captain. It would just cause controversy throughout the tournament, something you want to avoid. So it would never happen. So this is a good wake-up call for Germany. Good test. Switzerland was a great game. And yeah, we play, hopefully not England. England, please get the job done on Tuesday. Seriously, you bricks. And yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. I would like to see more of Füllkrug off the bench. I didn't understand some of the subs. Now I understood. So actually the subs ended up working in Julian Nagelsmann's favor. So Raum got the assist. So good sub. I understood the Schlotterbeck sub. People didn't understand it. I understood it because you need to give Schlotterbeck minutes in a high-intensity game like this before he gets started in a round of 16 game. So I actually understood Schlotterbeck coming in. What I didn't understand was Maximilian Bayer. Why did he come in? He was off on the ball. He wasn't really doing anything. 19 years old. I don't think you bring him in a scenario like that. Honestly, in my opinion, I think you just bring Fudish in. It is what it is, though. Good game. 1-1. We finished top of the group. And you guys, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, guys. A couple months ago, 6 months ago, when this group was drawn, people said that Germany would struggle to get out of this group. They said Germany, Scotland could beat us. They said Hungary could beat us. And they said Switzerland can beat us. They said this. And people doubted our chances to get out of the group. And in the end, 7 points, 2 wins, and a draw. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. Let's dial down our expectations and remember what people thought of this Germany team a couple months ago. People doubted whether we could get out of the group, and we got out in first place. So positive. Round of 16, here we come. That's next Saturday. Probably will do watch along. Maybe. I might be hanging out with my girlfriend, so I don't know. But this has been Okage Puya, guys. FÜLLKRUG, thank you. And FÜLLKRUG, I hope you start. See you guys in the next one. Peace. I missed the button. I always do it.